welcome to another episode of Financial Freeway. My name is David J. Atwood, the man rocking the Ray-Bans, and I would like to again remind you to check out financialfreeway23.ca. That's financialfreeway23.ca. We haven't figured out how to switch over our domain to the proper name, which is going to be Financial Freeway right now, but that's going to direct you to the page, and everything's going to look identical when it's all said and done. We're dropping a lot of great information and resources onto that page. So if you're looking to have a better financial outlook, better financial future, check out the page, check out the resources that we're dropping for you. We've got books, we got links to blogs, we've got videos, we've got everything that you need to educate yourself, to be able to make some good choices, make some good decisions, and put yourself on a path to live a life of abundance. So today is the Friday before Remembrance Day, and luckily enough we were told to go home a little bit early so we get a little bit of a head start in getting ready for the celebrations tomorrow, and so we took full advantage of that. So we're off, and it's a beautiful Friday, and just ready to get really excited to get started on the weekend. This morning, we ended up doing our cold dip, going into the cold, dark Pacific Ocean, and I was thinking about that as I was in there freezing, fighting off hypothermia. The act of doing things that scare you, the act of doing things that are hard and things you don't want to do is a really good thing to do. It's really good to get used to putting yourself in a position that you would rather not be in. I guess it would be the same as going to the gym. It'd be, you could equate it to someone who doesn't like going to the gym, but you go because you know it's the best thing for you. It's not going to kill you, and you're going to be better for it. But given the option, given the choice, most people would rather not do it. And when there's nobody there behind you with a stick forcing you to do these things, you have to become your own taskmaster. You have to become your own parent. And you have to, I think that's really when you become an adult, when you realize there are things out there that you might not want to do, but you should do them because they are better for you. You will become a better person because of it. And going into the cold water in the morning, in the dark, and it's not like there's a lot of people there, it's just me and Seth. This morning we did have an extra person join us, which was really cool. Changed the dynamic a lot. But there's not a big crowd there cheering you on. And it's so easy to just pick up the phone, fire off a text saying, nope, can't do it this morning, and just not do it. But forcing yourself to go into those situations gives you the weaponry to start to look at other things in your life that maybe come up that you have to deal with that you don't want to. Like if you have to deal with a customer that's really aggressive, or a client that is about to bail on you, or maybe someone's going to sue you. These are things that you're forced to deal with and you don't want to. But if you are able to put yourself in those positions prior to having to be forced into them, you're going to be better equipped to handle them. There's a saying that I used to hear all the time in martial arts, and I love it. It's cry in the dojo, laugh on the battlefield. And it's a great little thing to think about when you're training, and you're training hard enough that it's uncomfortable and scary. And if you're putting yourself in a place of discomfort, not in a place where you're going to injure yourself or hurt yourself or put yourself in any sort of danger, but in a place like having a cold shower. You're not going to die from having a cold shower, but nobody wants to do it. You put yourself in that situation where you're experiencing discomfort. That is going to give you the strength to be able to deal with other things moving along. Things like an aggressive boss, Or even in traffic, you know, when you're sitting there in traffic and someone's being aggressive to you, you're just going to be able to let that roll off you, because it's not as hard as the morning where you had to go into a cold shower. There was another story along in the martial arts era that's kind of like the whole idea about crying the dojo. Was a student came to the teacher and said, you know, you talk about peace all the time, but why do you teach us how to kill? And the teacher said to the student, it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. And this is why it's really important to continue with you know, exercise, keeping a good regimen up, keeping yourself in shape, and putting yourself in situations like getting into the cold, like jogging in the morning when there's no one there telling you you have to, getting up in the dark 30, hitting the road, pounding the pavement, and you're the only person that's doing it. You are the taskmaster. It makes all the difference in the world. So moving on, it's important to put yourself in a situation that's tough on your own, by choice. So when it's not your choice, you know you can handle it. I think that's really important. Anyways, folks, thanks so much for listening. Again, you want to check out the website, financialfreeway23.ca. That's financialfreeway23.ca. That's where all the information is going to be going to. And if you are watching me on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification button. Tell me you like it by giving me a thumbs up. Drop some comments. And, of course, the most important thing is to share. Share the good word. Spread it out there, because we at Financial Freeway believe that it's everyone's inalienable right to live a life of abundance. And this, by watching this stuff and by passing on, now they have the knowledge and the education to have a choice. Thanks so much. God bless.